Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Hello World. What's going on, guys? I hope that you are having a beautiful day, a beautiful weekend so far, as we all would like to say. It's the weekend. You better be doing something great. Yes, great meaning you could be sitting here chilling out with me. So, yes, I know you are doing some amazing things in your life. We are at episode 45, and we have had 45 days filled of inspiration. We've had 45 days filled of eye opening, mind boggling, mind bending, thinking things that we've collectively put together and have made history, guys. Yes, we do. We are making history every single day. We are leaving legacies every single day. We are allowing our uh, vision boards to come true, right? Can I give you guys a little bit of that? Yeah, right. No. Anyway, welcome. Remember to like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel's name is Be the Difference Clothing. It's not just about Hello World. Hello World is just an extension of Be the Difference Clothing. This is a company who is made to inspire and encourage people through design. And now we have a visual every single evening between 7 and 9. How good can that get? You get the visual t-shirts, and then you get the person live. And yes, let's keep doing it, guys. Let's just keep doing it. So how was everybody's day? I hope it was good. My day, it was cool. I can't complain. I woke up very early this morning because every Saturday that I have a chance, I try to make it to the gym first thing because I want to secure my little spot before everyone else gets there. Although I don't know if it would have been a problem today because it is a holiday weekend. For all of those who celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ and his sacrifice to the entire world, happy holidays. And for those who celebrate Easter or any other tradition, happy holidays to you as well. We definitely here at Be the Difference try to respect and highlight as many, holidays as possible. We don't want to disrespect anybody's beliefs because we all have a belief for something. Somebody raised us a certain way, right? So we all have the ability to believe in whatever we want to believe. Um, so let's just leave it at that. So my day, how did that go? Mm. So yes, oh yes. I went to the gym, and then I ran into, I always run into other people, but today the girls were like, "Hey, you want to work out together?" And I was like, "Yeah." Now, mind you, it was around like maybe 8:30 by the time we had gotten together, but I had been working out since around 7:15 or maybe 7:30. Um, So like I had my little, I guess you could say I had a pre-workout before I met up with them. But we did a crazy circuit. Let me tell you, we did squats upon squats upon squats. And then we did squats with the kettlebells. Then we ran or walked or did as fast as we could with the sled. The sled, I couldn't even tell how much weight was on there because it was 245. I know there were 245 pound plates. And underneath it, I think there was probably a 25 pound or a 30 pound, 25 or a 35 pound weight underneath that. I'm not sure. Now, mind you, the sled itself weighs about 40 or 50 pounds, I'm assuming. So yes. And the only way we switched positions or stations is whoever came back with the sled, then you could switch. and we rotated that way. And then the other thing was there's this thing that I don't know the official name of it, but it's basically a round circle and you kind of get in the middle of it. You put a weight on each side and then you kind of squat and lift. Squat. Oh boy. So we did tons of squats today and we did that circuit 3 times. And we only took like 30-second breaks in between each full rotation. And we did 3 rotations. So let me tell you, that was amazing. I was in my glory. I was definitely in my glory with that one. And then what else did we do? Oh, and then after that, um, we rested and then we did abs. And it was cool. We did abs on sliding machine. And then while 2 of us were doing abs on the machine, um, the other 2 were on the wall, climbing the wall and doing handstands. So that was cool. It was great. And then to finish everything off, we did another circuit. This last circuit was all abs. So it was a hover, and we did 1 minute circuit, 1 minute, just one round, 1 minute. So it was a hover, then the ball in between your legs to go back and forth and back and forth. So tighten up your glutes and your abs. And then the other was one of the women had these slider thingies. So you could either push forward and push back or just do mountain climbers with them. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, by the time I got back, after we did that, they kind of wrapped up and had things to do for the rest of the day. But then I said, you know what? I feel like I need to do some more legs. Yes, I did. I went to a leg machine and I did 4 rounds of 10, just 40 pounds. And yeah, I just did 40 pounds. I didn't up it at all, just to work out the back of my legs. And that was my day, guys. I enjoyed it. It was so much fun. Um, I can't help it. I just love the gym. I love working out with the people there whenever I can get a chance and whenever it's possible. It's just a great feeling to like have the camaraderie and also just to see results as well. Um, so that was it. And then for the rest of the day, I pretty much slept. Um, and then I actually met up with my dad. He wanted me to help him out. His car was in another town. So I helped him with that. I enjoy helping my dad because he does so much for me. So it was cool just to take that little trip, that little ride. It was a nice little ride. We rode up to Patterson. Shout out to Patterson. Patterson has been supporting Be the Difference for the longest. So shout out to Patterson. Much respect. Thank you so much. If our friend Corey comes on tonight, then hopefully he'll see that we gave him a little shout out to his town. And so then that completed my evening. And actually, no, I might do something else when I get off of here. We'll see though. And then after that, I took another nap. I took about 3 naps today from that workout, and it was good. And resting is good for your body. So I want to I want my skin to look extra young, like my face and everything. People at the gym think I'm still in my 20s. I'm dope with that. I'm okay with that. I can live with that. um, and oh yes, and visited my fellow vendor friend, Lady G Empanadas. She blessed me with some food. Actually, I supported. So she cooked, I supported, and I ate. There's still left over. I'm probably going to save that for tomorrow. But it was very good. I had flounder and shrimp and French fries. Not all of the healthiest things, but hey, it's in the name of supporting my fellow fellow entrepreneur. So that was great. So tonight, okay, I also want to say welcome to everyone who is online, who may be in the chat. If you're one in the chat, you can definitely do so. If you have any questions, concerns, or want to email me, you can email me at info@bethedifferencellc, or you can go in the description below. There's links there. If you want to shop anything, Be the Difference, like such as this book that we will be talking about and referencing some quotes. Oh man, I can't get the lighting. It's just crazy. Okay. We'll be referencing some of these quotes in a few. You can also go into the shop my merch, find that link down there and purchase the book. Tell your friends about Be the Difference, because it's not just a company, it's a way of life. And we really truly do try to encourage people as much as possible, even outside of, the business. So that's that. So what I like to do, when I'm on the Jenny and Joy show, we have our little inspirational segment. And what I like to do is just flip through, and whatever page is open, once I finish my flip, is where I actually find a quote. And I think that is so cool that I do that we do that, because usually whatever the page opens up is pretty much the topic that we've been discussing. So I'm going to do that right now. Let's see what our inspirational meter has in store for us tonight. Ah, I love both of these sides. So I'm going to talk about both of them. So this is related to the vision board that I hope all of you have finally sat down to do. It says, walking into your destiny is not as scary as walking without direction. There it is. So you don't think I'm making things up. And as a reminder, this entire book was written by me. And yes, it may have been written by me, but the inspiration came from sometimes you guys, sometimes just things that just pop into my head and I just had to write it down. Sometimes personal things that have happened to me. The next book that I will be dropping is the love book. That has a lot to do with me personally. So that's just a little hint, hint, hint. And of course, it's a lot of things that I've seen as well, and just other various inspirational things that I've encountered. So definitely, if you want to get to know me or want to know what's in my mind and what I've been going through, you want to read that book. This book is just filled with things that I just could not put away. So, what does walking into your destiny, not being as scary without direction, mean? That means knowing, okay, so everything is unknown, but walking into your destiny is scary because you don't know how sometimes that map is going to be laid out. But it's also saying that it's not as bad as just walking around like a zombie, pretty much. That's what you are when you walk around with no direction. You're just a zombie. hmm Yeah, I said it. You're a zombie. You're just a body with a soul that has no purpose, or has yet to find out what your purpose is. And a lot of us have yet to find out our purposes. But here's the thing. Do you realize that you may not have or are walking or operating in your purpose? Some people don't realize that. Some people don't give themselves enough time or reason in this life to know that they have something worthwhile and in their minds, in their bodies, in their souls to give back to humanity. hmm That's how it is sometimes. And a lot of us, I believe, we go through that. We go through those various moments. It's very true. We do. For a long time, I was just walking around like a zombie. I was. I didn't quite know what my purpose was, or maybe I had a figment of an imagination as to what it might have been, but I wasn't operating in that. But now I know what my purpose is, and I love it. And when you walk into your destiny, what you are truly destined to do and be, what God, your maker, or whoever it is that you believe in, whatever it is, that once you finally walk into that, your life is that much greater. And I know I may sound like a broken record to you guys because I keep on talking about how life can be great and all of this greatness. Like, but it's the truth. Your life is amazing. It is great, especially when you realize that your destiny is safe and is comfortable for you. Some of our destinies aren't always monetary things, monetary gains. While I believe having monetary gains is a beautiful thing, it definitely makes life and living easier because you have more access to purchasing things, yes. But is that what's going to make you feel fulfilled? Not always. Not always. No. So I say, guys, give yourself a chance to realize who and what you are supposed to be and do in life, in this life, at least. Once you open that door, you have no idea how many doors you can open from there. So, yes, this quote from the quotes that make you say, oh, from Instagram to your hand, written by yours truly. Walking into your destiny is not as scary as walking without direction. Let that resonate in you. Again, hello world. What I do and everything else that Be the Difference is about is not just about just leaving a trend. We're about helping each other change lives for the better. Here's another inspiring one. Your future is always bright. It's up to you to believe, receive, and walk into it. Do you get that? It's so great how these two are back to back. And also when I was putting this book together, I didn't really do in any specific order. I just was just writing them down from my phone. So they pretty much went from my phone right into the book. I didn't put a format together. There are no page numbers because really you don't need a page number for anything like this. Because I think any page that you open up is going to inspire you. So yeah, the way that these ended up to being next to side by side, I didn't do that for any particular reason. So this book is definitely, I believe, is definitely powerful, and it's right because there is no format, and a lot of life has no format. Once you start moving with the flow of life itself, it just starts to make sense more. It starts to become better. It starts to become comfortable. It starts to become something you can enjoy for real. Not just for like the subtle moments, but you can truly enjoy, like you can truly enjoy each day. I definitely can say I have been truly enjoying each day. Oh, and let me do a sidebar. So remember when I was telling you guys how I was feeling off balance and I just couldn't put my finger on? Well, I guarantee you I know exactly why. So I have a neighbor. Now I'm in a building where it's not supposed to be smoking at all. But I have a neighbor who thinks that it's cool to sneak and think that they're getting away with smoking and I'm not smelling it. Just because I don't complain on a daily basis about smoking and the smell of smoke doesn't mean that I don't smell it. So I guess if I have to complain every single day about something that we're not supposed to do, then maybe they'll get it in their head that it still affects me. Like, I don't like complaining about people because I think we're all adults and we should be respectful to each other and respect each other's space and also respect each other's health concerns. So, yeah, that is exactly why I was feeling terrible. But does my neighbor care about anyone or himself? No, I evidently not, because he allows his addiction to smoking nicotine or whatever else he might be smoking, he or she, to control their life. So, yes, guys, that was the reason why I was feeling off. It wasn't because I was hungry, it was because I was being attacked by carbon monoxide due to secondhand smoke, which there's clearly no smoking signs all over the place, but yet your addiction will allow you to offend others. I just don't get it. Anyway, I had to tell you guys that. I had to share that with you because I was wondering why I was feeling terrible. And that was the reason why. Guys, pay attention to your bodies because your bodies tell you a lot. So back to this beautiful quote that we were just talking about. Your future is always bright. It's up to you to believe, receive, and to walk into that. What does that mean to you guys? It means that there's no excuse that any one of us should have to say that things can be bleak or things are bleak forever. When are you ready to say, you know what? I'm ready to walk into my destiny. I'm ready to walk into my future. I'm ready to walk into those goals that I've set and not be afraid. I'm ready to receive the blessings from taking the chance and walking into what I feel is something that I wanted to do. How many of you? There's another quote that I made. It said, your future is always 24 hours away. You get that? It's always 24 hours away. Like, it's always 24 hours away because we don't know for sure if tomorrow is promised or the next 24 hours would be promised to us. Notice how everything that we speak about every day always ends up saying to enjoy life, to enjoy your gift of living, to enjoy the measure of health that you have, to enjoy everything. Because that's the reality, guys. Once you can really honestly say that you enjoy your life, then you'll understand the happiness that I have 90% of the time. 95% of the time, I can say now. You see, there's only 5% of my life that I'm not fully involved in, and that's fine. But if you would have put me in the ground today, know that today was an amazing day for me and I enjoyed every moment of it. Can you say the same for yourself? Think about it. Can you say the same for yourself? Was your day that inspiring enough to say that you enjoyed it? And if, God forbid, you could not live to the next moment, just be fulfilled. Remember, guys, to like, subscribe, share, turn on your notification bell so you can see whenever Hello World is on. We chat about everything and anything. That's what this forum is about. We are here to free each other, help each other be freed from our fears, from our concerns, from our worries, from our maybe loneliness, if you have any loneliness. Because we're doing a human interaction right now. I pray for the day that no one feels alone. There are so many people who are surrounded by people, but yet are alone. Imagine if one of our conversations helps somebody not feel alone anymore. That depression that eats at them, whatever is causing their depression, that they finally can admit and can walk and talk about it and then walk into their future being bright, and they'll be able to believe and walk into it and be ready to receive, guys. Book right here. Go order that book. Go into the link below and shop my merch and order that book and give it to somebody. Even if you don't want to read it, give it to somebody, because I guarantee you that it's going to help them. Because I look at some of these quotes now, and I don't read this book often, but just now by looking at it, I'm excited. I'm rejuvenated again, because those words are bringing life. And I was able to help bring life. Do you know that is me walking in my purpose, bringing life to people, bringing life back to myself? Do you know how fulfilling that is? How encouraging that is, just to even know for myself that I am making and being the difference. The very thing that I base bigger. This is just a platform for me to feed you guys to feed me, and then we feed each other. We all deserve to be great. We all deserve to understand and feel greatness. We all deserve to feel fulfilled in our lives. What point is it if God, whoever you believe in, gives us this beautiful gift and says, this is the best gift I can give you, and you not understand or enjoy it? What point is that? That's a big slap in the face to your creator, to your maker, to God, whoever you revere to, or pray reverence to. Let's stop slapping our maker, our creator, our love, God in the face, because we're not appreciating or utilizing our abilities to the fullest. We don't operate in even half of the capacity that we can. Do you know, as humans, we can heal each other just by listening to each other? That's healing. That is helping someone heal. Just by throwing whatever care or whatever concern off, just to somebody who's willing to listen. You don't have to have an answer for everyone's problems. That's not the point. The point is, you are a human being and you just absorbed their concern. Not kept it, but just absorbed the fact that they had something that they needed to talk about. And you were there for them. That helps heal, or at least helps start someone healing. You don't think that's fulfilling? You don't want to have that fulfillment in your life? Why not? Why? Do you not realize humanity is the golden nugget? That's the key to happiness, to love. Let it sink in, because I'm allowing this to sink in as well. There is no better way to live this life, the remaining parts of our lives, than to say that you were able to be a positive force in someone else's life. I guarantee you that legacy will be amazing. And that seed you plant will be carried on to another person. Your future is always bright. Are you ready and willing to receive and walk into it? Do you believe that? Do you also believe that walking into your destiny is not as scary as walking without direction? Like I said, I didn't put these in a format. I just took it from my phone and put it into book, and just put it into book format, and it just came out the way it was supposed to be. That's power right there. And I'm not trying to I'm not trying to boost myself or puff my chest at all, because I know that it's not just me. This wasn't just me putting this together. It was a higher God, the higher calling, whatever you believe in. That was that helped me put this together. And I believe every person that owns this book and actually reads it on a regular basis. Hey, aromatic suds. Hey, girl. Thanks for tuning in. I believe whoever reads this on a regular basis, there's no reason why you should feel down at all, because there's power in these words. And I'm not saying that just because I wrote it. I'm saying that because I'm being empowered just by reading it myself. I'm seeing how it can benefit me, how just reading that my future is always bright. It's up to me to believe and receive and walk into that. Am I walking into my future? Absolutely. I believe I am walking into my future. Every day I am. I'm grateful for all of the influences that I've had in my life thus far. All of the people that I've quote unquote bumped into. No, 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 no. Just remember, once you start operating in what you're supposed to do, that means you're ready to receive all of the things that life is. And that includes people. Years ago, if there was a positive person who potentially made an impact in my life now, if I met them earlier in life, would they have been impactful? Probably not. Maybe I would remember. Now I would remember, but would it be effective at the time then? No, because it's effective when it was necessary and needed this very moment. Again, I tell everybody the truth of the story, how this book even became about. This book came about because I was getting my hair done, watching Queen Sugar. And this one woman who I've never met before was there saying that we, as African American women, need to write more. I was like, I'm not a writer. I don't have no time to be writing no novel, no book, nothing like that. She kept saying it over and over again. And you know, the type of person that I am, you say something's enough, and I think it's a challenge, especially if it's a realm that I've never done before, which is writing. Trust and believe. I'm going to do it. And that's how I was like, well, you know what? I have enough material from my post every day on Instagram, and it's original. And that's another thing too. When I was first told that, you know, with your post on Instagram, you should do at least 2 quotes and a picture. I was like, man, do people want to see quotes from me? Can I even write quotes? Doubt? No, no, no. I let that go. And that's when the inspiration started coming. Every day for about a year, I've been posting on Instagram. And fast forward to that conversation in the hair salon. And then when I committed to saying, you know what? I'm going to write my book, because the trigger when she said that was for the young kids to know that you can do other things outside of having a business, whatever. You can be an author. I said, well, I don't consider myself an author. I still don't consider myself an author traditionally. But the fact that I actually did it, came together, self-published it, copywrote it myself, backtrack 10 years ago, even maybe longer than that. I was so interested in music and being in the music industry so bad that I ran and met this guy who was friends of Marvin Gaye, the family. I never told this story either. Marvin Gaye, you know the singer, yes. Oh, actually, yes, I ran into him because I was actually working on a schooner. I always wanted to work on a boat. Don't know why, just did. Got the job, Worked this summer, met the guy who was another mate. Just two of us employed there. Met him and we became friends. He was he told me all about knowing Marvin Gaye and then also me and my love for music. That's how that began. I opened up books, read books about management, music, and everything. Went to go to Marvin Gaye, met Marvin Gaye's sister. Real life sister. Oh, yeah. She was nice. She was very apprehensive because she looked at me as an outsider, probably rightfully so, because maybe there had been many people who wanted to come and take the estate of Marvin Gaye who had no good interest. But I had perfect interest. At the end of our meeting, she loved me and realized that I was no threat. So, boom, there you go. That's all the way history. So then fast forward, why I told you that story is because I started managing a rapper, a Christian rapper. And because I had met Marvin Gaye's sister, met the guy from the boat, I learned how to copyright. Bam! Nothing that you do in life does not lead into something great. I copywrote the lyrics uh the artist album. His entire collection for his first album, all original lyrics have been copywritten. They are his to keep forever. It is under US jurisdiction and protection. That's why I knew how to copyright my own book. That's why I had to figure out how to publish. That was one area that I had never touched on. But then, Google helped me. Just typed in some things, found a thing, and now Google helped me. Published my book. This process took a few months only because I was scared. Yes, I was scared. I was too afraid because I didn't know how to publish a book. That's what held me back, or else I would have done the book before then. I published my book October 26, 2018, part one. By the end of 2018, part two was published. Part three was published in January of 2019. I published copywritten. I will be publishing one of those series very soon. I'm actually looking for, if you guys know any artists, I'm looking for someone to do the cover for one of the books I would like to release. So I say that to say, when you are absolutely ready, your future is always bright and it's up to you. If you're ready to receive and walk into that. What are you guys willing to do? What are you guys willing to do to see and realize that your life is so valuable? It's so valuable. It's so precious. It's got so much potential and contribution you can do to make this world a better place. What are you willing to do? What have you done? If you've done nothing, that's okay. You have Hello World to encourage you to do something. Start today. Start now. We all deserve greatness. We all deserve to be happy. And being happy is being okay with yourself. Understanding that you can be okay with yourself. Understanding that your life is amazing. Don't compare your life to other people because we all have amazing moments that are just meant for you. Not moments that you walk into someone else's life. No, because you won't appreciate it as much. But just special moments, just packaged specifically for you. Are you ready for those moments? Are you planning for those moments? Have you experienced those moments? If not, stop wasting time. Time, remember? That thing that we have so little of. Stop wasting it. Start living. Start enjoying. Order that book. Go down below. Go to the description. Now I'm telling you, you got to order that. You have to order. You got to order this book. If you really want to make a difference and you don't want to have to say a word, order this book and give it to somebody as a gift. They may not open it right then and there, but there's going to come a time when they do come across and run across the right page. And then bam, they start operating in their business, their gifts, start life, start loving life, start life. Yes, start life, start living. Remember, guys, I don't do this for fun. Yeah, we have some funny moments from time to time, but this is not for fun. This is for change. This is for being impactful. This is for just proving that the world is a better place. Proving to the naysayers that it's impossible, that it is possible. I desperately believe that's possible. And just because I'm here, I know it's possible. When I see you guys on, when you guys interact with me, it is possible. Once you share the videos with other people, it is possible. Because again, we don't know who is to receive what or what will trigger something for someone in the moment that they need it. You have no idea. Just do your part. Share. That's all you have to do is hit the share button and put it to your Facebook, your Instagram, to your email, to your text message, to your website. Just sharing it. I'm not trying to say this just to get, more people to know who I am, because I'm a shy person at heart. But I know it can help somebody. I know the change that occurred within me. And I know that if the change can occur within me, it's possible for someone else. And if you know that a change could happen in you, of all people, as well as you, then it's possible. If only we just share. Tell people to come on when I'm on live if they don't want to have to watch the repeat. I'm on live every day between 7 and 9. And I enjoy spending the moments with you because you guys sacrifice moments to be with me. And I sacrifice moments to be with you, but we do it together. Because we want that fulfillment. We want that extra boost every day. I want that extra boost every day. Guys, it's Saturday night. I know you can be doing many other things. I'm so thankful that you spent time with me. I hope the rest of your day and your evening goes amazing. I hope that you inspire not only yourself, but someone else. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy the rest of your holiday. If you reverence anything, if you reverence God, I hope that your day is amazing. If you reverence anything else, I hope that you put whatever practices that you believe in to good use. And I hope it's just good practices to good use. Be blessed. Continue to love, continue to share, continue to meet me here every night. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for caring. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being a part of my life, a part of my journey. And I'm thankful that you allow me to be a part of your life and your journey.